Number 2, here we are with Advanced Trig Graphing Day 2. Okay, yesterday we did the vertical shifting, and today we are going to be adding the horizontal shifting, or in trigonometry, it's sometimes called the phase shift. Remember, it's opposite when we're inside the function. So this will change where we start. Okay, so starting off hopefully pretty easy. We got sine of x or theta minus pi over 2. Remember that it's reversed, it's opposite. Minus pi over 2 is actually going to go to the right. Okay, so just some basic stuff here that we're thinking about. There's no multiplier in the front, so really it's a 1, so our amplitude's a 1. Period. No period multiplier. Okay, so it's normal period of 2 pi. And what does that do for our counting? Okay, for sine and cosine, we take that period, 2 pi divided by 4. That's going to be our normal counting numbers of pi over 2. And our phase shift or horizontal shift is going to be pi over 2 to the right. Okay, so we got all our little details taken care of. So no midline change, so we're here. Amplitude is 1, we're going to be going up 1 and down 1. I'm going to use the whole thing. I'm going to go positive 1, negative 1. And then we have pi over 2, 1 pi, 3 pi over 2, 2 pi. I might add another one here. 5 pi over 2. I can go backwards. Negative pi over 2. Now here's where the change happens. Okay? Here's where the change happens. Sine normally starts here. Sine normally starts here. But we're pi over 2 to the right. So my starting point for graphing sine is going to be here. We moved over pi over 2 to the right. You don't have to draw an arrow every time. I'm just doing that the first couple of times here to show you what's going on. So now this is my starting spot. I start on the midline. Okay, and then I know I go up, midline, bottom, midline, reverse, bottom, midline. So normally tangent would start here and then go up, but we're going to slide over to starting at pi over 2. And there we go. So that's all we're adding in today, sliding the start point left and right. Sliding the start point left and right. Let's try another one here with cosine. Okay, we do have an amplitude this time. It's 2. No period change. There's no multiplier, so the period is still 2 pi, which means we're counting by pi over 2s. We have an x plus pi over 2 this time. So that's going to go to the left. Pi over 2 to the left. Okay? So count by pi over 2s. Pi over 2. Pi. 3 pi over 2. 2 pi. Going backwards, we need at least a negative pi over 2, and I can fit a negative pi in here. Now, cosine, we know, starts on the top. Oh, I didn't label it. 2 and negative 2. Cosine is going to start on the top, but we are backwards, left pi over 2. So now I'm going to be starting here. And again, you don't have to do the arrow every time. I'm just doing it for the first couple here. Okay, so I'm on the top, and then I go down. So to the midline, bottom, midline, top, midline, back down to the midline over here. Oh, I missed one. Okay. So there's our basic sine and cosine one with a little pi over 2 shift left and shift right. or right and left. Okay? Now, let's add on a little bit more. Let's add on a little bit more. We still have a 2 multiplier in the front, so that's an amplitude of 2. We got a 2 times inside the sign. That's going to be your period change. So we got 2 pi divided by 2. Our period's going to be pi. And we take our period divided by 4. Our counting will be pi over 4. And we have a plus 3 pi over 4. That's left 3 pi over 4. So let's see how this is going to play out. Okay, so we need to be, again, no vertical changes yet. We're just focusing so far on the left and right. So we're going to be up 2 and down 2. We're counting by pi over 4s. 1 pi over 4. 2 pi over 4 would be pi over 2. 3 pi over 4. 4 pi over 4 is pi. Negative pi over 4. Negative 2 pi over 4, that's negative pi over 2. And negative 3 pi over 4. Okay, the sign starts on the midline, and we are way over here. And this will probably be the last time I draw an arrow to show you that we're sliding our start way out there on the midline. Okay, and then we're up to the top, midline, bottom, midline, top, midline, bottom. So the toughest part is going through and taking care of all the details, and after that, just putting the dots on there and drawing the wave, it's pretty easy. It's pretty easy. Alright, hanging in there. Hopefully nothing too crazy yet. Okay, we do have a tangent one coming up, and it is a little bit different. Okay, it is a little bit different. Alright, so tangent with x minus pi over 4. Usually it's going to be a little bit friendlier than this, but this is a good one to do together to think about. Okay, amp is NA, technically not applicable, but we technically also will use that kind of invisible one there. Okay, period, normal period, no period change, so normal period would be pi, which would mean we're going to count by pi over 2s. Okay, so normally we're going to start at 0 and then have pi over 2, pi, 3 pi over 2, dot, dot, dot. Okay, it keeps going. But this doesn't match that. I'm starting at pi over 4, so instead of having my first 0 dot be 0, I'm going to be at pi over 4. And now I have to count by pi over 2s from pi over 4. That's why this one's a weird one. Usually your shift will match up with your counting numbers. This isn't terrible because pi over 2 is really 2 pi over 4, which usually we want it reduced, but this time the 2 pi over 4 is going to help us out a little bit more than pi over 2. So my next spot will be 2 pi over 4 over. That's going to get 3 pi over 4. And then do we want to do 5 pi over 4 and 7 pi over 4? Okay, so our period is still pi. Our counting number is still pi over 2. It's just that it's going to look a little different because we're starting at a pi over 4. Again, most problems are probably going to match up. Okay? And if we go reverse, if I have 1 pi over 4 and I subtract 2 pi, we'll be at negative pi over 4. Okay, so we said we're going pi over 4 to the right, so that's going to be our 0 dot. Next one's an asymptote, then we'll have a 0 dot, and then we'll have an asymptote. Asymptote over here. Halfway, we should be up 1. and halfway down 1. What's halfway between 1 pi over 4 and 3 pi over 4? Halfway over would be 2 pi over 4, or pi over 2. Halfway between 1 pi over 4 and negative pi over 4 is going to be 0. So that actually works out nicer for the halfway dots. Same deal over here. We can just freehand this one. Again, quiz or test, you probably have to do both of them. For worksheets, I'm okay with you just doing the first one. Okay, again, we had a bit of a weird one because the shift didn't match the counting. So we had to do that first dot and then count from that first dot. That's not usually how it works. Usually the shift will match the counting. But you never know. It's good to think. That made us think a little bit. Okay, let's have some real fun here. We got everything. Everything. We got a negative. We got an amplitude. We got a period change. We got a left and right shift. And we have an up and down shift. Okay, I've already drawn out basically enough for you here. You might have to go up one more, I think. I think I had to go up just a little bit more there. Alright, so let's have you push pause and try to put it all together. Ready, set, go. Alright, let me walk you through it here. Let's see how you did. So we got plus 3. So 1, 2, 3 is our new midline. 3 is going to be our new midline. Okay, we have an amplitude of 2. So we're going to be going up to 5 and then down to 1. We have a times 2 on the period. So, period is normally 2 pi. We have that times 2, so we're actually going to divide by 2. Our period is going to be pi. Divide that by 4. Your count is going to be by pi over 4s. And I know we just said that this will usually match this, and I think this will play nicer together than it did in the tangent problem. Because if I go pi over 4, 2 pi over 4 is pi over 2, which will match that. 3 pi over 4, and 4 pi over 4 is pi. Let's go the other way. Negative pi over 4. Negative 2 pi over 4 is negative pi over 2. Negative 3 pi over 4. And let's just extend it out, negative pi. Okay, we're pi over 2 to the left. Our vertical shift is 3 up. And this is about as tough as it can be for a sine or cosine graph. Okay, normally sine starts on the midline here at 0. We're up 3, and then we're going to be backwards, pi over 2. So we're actually going to be starting here. Normally it goes up first with a negative. It's going to go down first. And then we just keep filling them in, every tick mark. Up and down. Okay, a common mistake that happens from time to time is that when kids are going through and doing the dots, they forget the 0 line, especially after we shift off of it and we're not using it for our start point. Students will be just looking at the tick marks and do boom, and then jump to here and they'll miss this one. Okay, so if you find yourself doing that, maybe label 0 pi down there or something. Okay? Alright, hopefully that was some fun graphing there for you. That's basically the most we can do. Okay? Some of this is going to be tough. You're going to have to use your brain and think about it, and that's okay. Answer key should be posted, so you can give that a check if you need to. Best of luck, and let me know if you need any help.